Yeah, I've been waiting to tell them about this country shit. I'ma learn them. You ready? Let me tell you about these old school Chevys, Cadillacs, SS, Impalas. If you smoking, then we got more sacks than Troy Polamalu. Your partners want some toners, my partners want some keys. In Atlanta, we get that paper. Can you hate us? Say cheese. 10,000 YM, 615-inch kickers. My trunk women like an injected ass shots like a sprinkler. No insurance on these lips, tags all out. Shaded, I might not be 50. But my mama thinks I'm big. We gon' fall till we fall. It's time to get us wasted, and I never drink that right. All my women think I'm racist on that brown with a shit. Tell these hoes to reminisce that my name is Ludacris, and I'm like, let me tell you about this super fly. Dirty, third coat, muddy water, shorty, put that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school, lean candy, yes, and collard greens, pocket full of stone, product clean. Let me tell you about this shit. Shit, let me tell you shit, this is shit. To country shit, let me tell you shit, this is shit. Country shit, let me tell you shit, this is shit. Country shit, hold them all, man, hold up. Country is what country does. In my crooked leather hoe, well, you know you would never fold. Pull up, hop out, clean. In my old school time up, she keep a pair of shoes for this altitude. Cause when you find this, I make it fun. Holla not petty. The pictures off the wall when I creep. Pros get wet as fuck when I speak. Southern draw, that's the way it be. Heavy like sumo, numero uno. Pouring up brown, she sipping no Nuvo. Living so cold, never trick on the whole out of space with the flow. Nigga moving no Pluto. You know, kids, and if you can't influence, slow it down. Screw it for the funk in Texas. If I ever break it with stop, up in the purple fluid. Return of a ever. Country shit, that's all I see, that's all I know, that's all I feel, that's all I am, that's all I be. It's just like a fly, dirty, third coat, muddy water, shorty, put that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school, lean candy, yes, and collard greens, pocket full of stone, product clean. Let me tell you about this shit, country shit. Let me tell you shit, this is shit. Country shit. Let me tell you shit, this is shit. Country shit. Let me tell you shit, this is shit. Country shit. Country shit. Candy painted like a ritz. Sitting on 20, close the bone. Look on the scene and I'm at your bitch. It ain't hard to tell, I suppose she chose to send over the clothes. On wigs and shoes, this Charlie Sheen pimping too big to lose. Roll with truths and keep girls and twos. Boy, you never heard wrong where you get confused. See, I'm the big brother of Sweet James. I know all about these street games. When the trick gon' pay, the chick gon' say, so she can't lie about what she bring. I'm certified like USDA. Represent Texas, straight about DA. Graduated school of hard knocks with a BA. Right under the nose in the place of the DA. Anything we say, take it in style, nigga. When I'm in the food, don't come out, I'm raw, nigga. Talking down, getting chucks to your jaw, nigga. Like I'm your power, go and tell your mouth, nigga. No clown, nigga. Short and 100% old school, no flex. Some under the chest. Ask anybody, so who's running the shit? Just be fucking bitch. Dirty, third coat, muddy water, shorty, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school, lean candy, yes, I got the greens, pocket full of stone, body clean. Let me tell you about this shit, country shit. Let me tell you shit, this country shit, country shit. Let me tell you shit, this country shit, country shit. Let me tell you shit, this country shit, country shit, country shit. I just want to I usually can't use cook food. They school job soon. Learn that shit from Texas. Swinging that ball out of legs. Be out there in legs. I just want to I use cook food. They school job soon. Learn that shit from Texas. Swinging that ball like a Lex, DYNASTY-S1. I just wanna come down one day, drown one day, anything that was around one day, clown one day, show the grill, show the grill. I just wanna bend the corner late night to the early morning. Got an old school with some new components back then, they didn't want me. Now that I'm swinging, they all on me. Now that I'm pulling up clean, I double the figure like double the cup of the lean. Glass house with the gleam, screams like puppets on strings. Yeah, I mean, OPM at the cap up on swingers and the devils watching me ball. Yeah. Salamander on slab, 2 miles per hour, they watching me swallow. I just want to like UGK used to cook food. They screw chop soon. Learn that shit from Texas. Swinging that ball like a Lex, DYNASTY-S1. I just want to like you used to cook food. They screw chop soon. Learn that shit from Texas. Swinging that ball like a Lex, DYNASTY-S1. Popping up twice, team shaking like a fist full of dice. Swiss game like a cooler of ice. Chandelier light, who needs some light? UFO light, who need a ride? Down key, keep the south on the side. South side when I'm tipping on poles. Blue flex when I'm slamming them doors. Top drop, keep my halo exposed. Swing downs with Jerry stop. Ron C like a walk for the chop. Double way all the way to the top. Jerry's boom when I take to the top. Checks gave me a lot. Feel like it's home. Am I cooking with love forever? There's diamonds and wood in the chrome. Man. I just want to pull up. Like UGK used to cook food. They screw chop soon. Learn that shit from Texas. Swinging that ball like a Lex. DYNASTY-S1. I just want to pull like you used to cook food. They screw chop soon. Learn that shit from Texas. Swinging that ball like a Lex. DYNASTY-S1. Learn that shit from Texas. Learn that shit from Texas. DJ Fresh, DJ Fresh, DJ Fresh. I've been all around the world representing my hood, and always I'ma put it down. I'm the underground ambassador, repping hard for my city, state. Feels great when we make them top. I'm the underground ambassador. Type of slang you might not understand, but hold tight, I'ma break it down. I'm the underground ambassador, showing time for my flock at all times. Shit, show I rap with my town. The underground ambassador. My acumen is immaculate. I'm passionate about stacking chips. I'm adamant to live extravagant. Success didn't come to me by accident. It's the hustle time inhabitants. Abstinent to the hate, it's like sacrilege. They all laugh about my massive ascent that I did. I got a partner that'll spank you for a pack of six. So watch your tone. Back on the ground behind me, I'll be antagonist. Waiting in line to talk down, I'm not having it. Not a pacifist, smack a bitch with a sacrifice. Calling me legend, the top caliber is inaccurate. Ask your kids what's the latest slang spectacular, and that's how you describe my vernacular to the maximum. It's time searching for this paper like a scavenger. It's power, call me the Lone Star Master. I've been all over the world representing my hood, and always I'ma put it down. I'm the underground ambassador, repping hard for my city and state. Feels great when we make them proud. I'm the underground ambassador. Type of slang you might not understand, but hold tight, I'ma break it down. I'm the underground ambassador, showing out for my flock at all times. Shit show I rep on my town. The underground ambassador. I hit them up, say bring us E28. I gotta be out the 7th half and I want it late. Leaving cakes from 47 to 48. You know I'm big and I get on like a party trick. When the cleaning in niggas don't party, yeah. Fishbone, neck and wrist on the party, yeah. Still getting cash money like Zuby, now. Hustle hard like Jose on Zuby, now. Gone gloves, on school, I'm gone dubs. With the bottle, still blue with no pearl. Hit the gas on chips and burn long rubber. Engine training and
everything to post up. A fresh sip of this shit is false. Crazy how the Master Jack was close up. Might be posting H-Town with the town smoke. You ain't up on the factory, you ain't on. I've been all around the world representing my hood, and always I'ma put it down. I'm the underground ambassador, working hard for my city and state. Feels great when we make them proud. I'm the underground ambassador. I'm saying you might not understand, but hold tight, I'ma break it down. I'm the underground ambassador, showing out for my flock at all times. Shit show I rep on my town. I'm the underground ambassador. Repping in bed with an S stand on me. Checking the safe, think about money every time they mention my name. Love mushroom gummy just to help with the day. The field, Reese could be pretty grip in the hills. Cal vet, 20 years in the field. County let me move a couple of times. Make a couple $1,000,000, make a trust with my son. Blueberry caviar tastes like it's fake. 3-gram worm, scar the snake. 12-round trip flight, just trying to get home. Weed bar, flood flavor, hash fish all grown. Ambassadors. For the city in the can, show my own book, call money ain't thing, smoke big bags. I brought a feed for bar, best shit I ever saw. I've been all around the world, representing my hood, and always I'ma put it down. I'm the underground ambassador, working hard for my city and state. Feels great when we make them proud. I'm the underground ambassador. I'm saying you might not understand, but hold tight, I'ma break it down. I'm the underground ambassador, showing out for my flock at all times. Shit show I rep on my town. I'm the underground ambassador. I be coolin' in the Favre. Got a quarter kilo from the cold neck. Had a black pulled up, it was color blue. Then I hopped out on it like what it do. Now I'm chillin' with the king of the fucking lot. Red beam on the king, give your polka dots, play around. Porsche truck with the doors up. Pop the champagne while the bros fall up. Got the panoramic view, I'm in Panama. Poppin' pills while I'm chewing on the sandy bar. I be saving up my paper for a candy car. I'm ran spinning clean on the white walls. I just stand it down just a number Paul Wall. Put you down like a quarter ride Biggie Smalls. Yeah, I did it, y'all. Made a milli off of backing up astrology. Told me the Lord town ambassador. I've been all around the world representing my hood, and always I'ma put it down. I'm the underground ambassador, working hard for my city and state. Feels great when we make them proud. I'm the underground ambassador. I'm saying you might not understand, but hold tight, I'ma break it down. I'm the underground ambassador, showing out for my flock at all times. Shit show I rep on my town. Underground ambassador, slab built fast, never sleeping, and I'm crawling 2 miles, still passing ass up on the interstate. Drop the top to ventilate, and the 15 knock in that trunk, pop the block like the celebrate. I roll from the concrete, something than a bitch. Elevated more time, ran down to the stitch. A country for Henry Ricky, it must be a glitch. Yo, tell them don't see that I'm surgical with this shit. From the highs and lows, I equalize the game. I press the buttons and customize the brain. But all the times I couldn't hold the lane. These never fucking listen, keep them haters in a distance. I'm untouchable, like Scarface. Talking 9-7, BK, R.I.T. That's how you define me. One time I built my cricket in a style. Coast to coast, state to state, forever put it down. I've been all around the world representing my hood, and always I'ma put it down. I'm the underground ambassador, working hard for my city and state. Feels great when we make them proud. I'm the underground ambassador. I'm saying you might not understand, but hold tight, I'ma break it down. I'm the underground ambassador, showing out for my flock at all times. Shit show I rep on my town. The underground ambassador. Sauce us get flipped like a spatula. The boys get hooked up to cameras for acting sharp. You better watch what you say out your mouth when you're talking on the phone to the underturned pastor. You wanna scrap shit from PA to Africa. Back to Houston where dad goes back. What up, man? Got a lot of millions off the work you producing. Can't execute you gon' see on stacking bucks. They never when we rap, cause we talking and we live. I thought they hit it when y'all spit it, so y'all boys need to bag it up. My baby mom trying to back it up. When we always yelling freeway, can you hit it? Listen. Me up for a wall on the mission. Fashion hard to hold it down for chat since we miss it. Certified ride from the driver to the passenger. Where with the post on the East Coast pass. I've been all around the world representing my hood, and always I'ma put it down. I'm the underground ambassador, working hard for my city and state. Feels great when we make them proud. I'm the underground ambassador. I'm saying you might not understand, but hold tight, I'ma break it down. I'm the underground ambassador, showing out for my flock at all times. Shit show I rep on my town. The underground ambassador. Trump nothing when I drive, I'm so came alive. Transformer in my ride, I'm so came alive. When them hoes outside, I'm so came alive. I be singing bass down, I'm so came alive. I'm so came alive.
Myself came alive. Myself came alive. The singing bass out. Myself came alive. Switch on the creep where everybody gon' shit. I'm about the leash. Only with speech, motherfucker out on Twitter, that's the same for police. I never turn it down on some ride in these streets. Come alive with the bar, crack the curb out of yard, let the seats out the back. Emotions in the car, and the monster with the storm. Yeah, only coming large, come alive for the star. Yeah, can't go wrong. Trump knocking when I drive, my soul came alive. Transformer in my ride, my soul came alive. When them hoes outside, my soul came alive. I'm singing bass down, my soul came alive. My soul came alive. My soul came alive. My soul came alive. They saying bass down, my soul came alive. Automatic quake, making automatic shakes. It's hard to feel your face. Wait on Mars, feel the bass. Make a Mars and make Earth the target to get a taste. Ain't no room for your busted luggage, I'm out of space. In the trap, once it start to dump, turn it down, it's too loud. Pictures on your wall to survive. Tell you keep it quiet. Keep your vibe, feel things like it's Frankenstein. Come alive. Trump knocking, then I drive, my soul came alive. Transformer in my ride, my soul came alive. When them hoes outside, my soul came alive. They singing bass down, my soul came alive. My soul came alive. My soul came alive. My soul came alive. Then I heard boom from the amplifier. Oh, my soul did not get it. Bang from the low to the highs. It shakes the whole frame. New bass, going with the swing. Whenever I know it, I've been facing all night long. My soul won't do me wrong. New bass, all night long. My soul keeps running on. Cause when I touch up on the creek, man, speak of freak, let me eat you all alone. Hit the peak on the light, back up in the back seat. Treat us what the stage be. I can't hear no lines or this bangs. Please don't ask me about turning down. All this sign, that answer prime. With the law, I'ma let it bang till it crack the prime. In the curve, swinging and I swerve on the boulevard. On the mean hard, you can never tell the turning off. My soul, I get it, bang from the around. Shakes the whole frame of the with the swing. Whenever I in they said, oh, my soul keeps running on. Get money. Don't be no lame. Bitch, woman's never ride born. So play the game. Never drop the ball. Never accept the loss. Get back on the
Wildcats and Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
High and away, headed toward the sideline just the way he drew it up. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach, is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Delivers the stiff arm. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
They're getting this guy lathered up. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board at
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Now on second down after the good first down run. They'll go to the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The Golden Eagles are flying down the field. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Heath. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. A little screen to the running back. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Golden Eagles have taken it inside the 20. On the ground, it's Clark. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to throw, it's Rodemaker. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that first down.
They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 7 over Clemson. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. To the air. It's Rodemaker. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle, it's Mims. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Mims. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
The defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, it's just a throw the quarterback would love to have back. His guy's wide open. It looked to me like maybe he was overstriding or straining a little bit too much on the throw. The nose of the ball was diving. and, of course, threw it into the ground. That's one he'd like to do over.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Off the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead is still full. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense was prepared, and I'm really impressed by the eye discipline right now. That's not easy to do. It's not easy to locate that receiver coming across in motion with good timing and getting the jet sweep, but they were ready for that play.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes his connection. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Key. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Dropping back, it's Rodemaker. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. He's looking to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. On the ground, it's Traynor. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally herded out of bounds. Really good pickup on 3rd down, and still not quite enough to move the chains. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Back to throw, it's Rodemaker. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. He sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going up top. Makes a catch on the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going up top on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make a catch.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Lexington. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set for the 2nd half kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the 1st half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. When you face a blitz on 3rd and 1, there's a chance for a big play, but they didn't get rid of the football.
No, and you blitz because you're thinking, I got to stop the run. I got to make sure they don't get 1 yard. And the offense tries to sneak it in there, be a little bit tricky. The defense has none of it and gets a huge stop on 3rd down.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit.
On to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd down coming here, and they need to get it out to the 44. Looking downfield, it's Rodemaker. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
The give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this 2nd play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat-and-mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
I think think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tight.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill. He uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up 14 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner will be dragged down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
They're facing a 3rd down. Takes a handoff. It's Trainer. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
At midfield, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Give the offensive line tons of credit on that running play. Just working really well as a unit right now. They're being physical. They're getting a lot of push. And you see guys working up into the 2nd level, getting hats on hats, linebackers and DBs as they try to get involved. This O-line right now really showcasing their physicality.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. Fires to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, it could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. splits the uprights. Good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give to the fullback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Now on the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
To the air, it's Crawford. Quick strike complete.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Here comes the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift. using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
They'll try to pop the draw. Discards a man. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through.
Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Kentucky. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Fair catch, called for and made. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Mims. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. The aerial assault continues. The sure hands. It's Mims. They get him down after he makes the catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Rodemaker. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Keith. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Snares it outside. It's Mims. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Well, the defense came into this game with a great game plan, and today they have been challenged, and they have answered that challenge. That was phenomenal coverage, reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the ball. You cannot do it any better than that.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. After picking up the 1st down, they still have to move quickly here. Looking to move it through the air. On the move, he fires. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Looking for a man. It's Rodemaker. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with the pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And this to lock things up late. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
And the Southern Mississippi offense looks to go for it. 1st and 10.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.